This is the Genie GS3232. 32 inches wide, 32 foot platform height. Maximum working height is 11.6 metres. The GS3232 is an indoor use machine only. Maximum occupants in the platform is 2 persons. Maximum manual force on the platform is 400 newtons. Those who intend to use any machine with characteristics of weight, height, width, length or complexity which differ significantly to the training they have received should ensure that they receive a familiarisation to cover the differences. It is the employer's responsibility to ensure that all operators using equipment are adequately trained and familiarised to comply with current health and safety legislation. Machine-specific familiarisation should follow on from basic training and cover the manufacturer's instructions and warnings, features of the specific model, control functions, safety devices and emergency lowering procedures. All of the above are to be found in the operator's manual supplied with the machine. Do not drive the machine on a slope that exceeds the slope and side slope rating of the manufacturer. Slope rating applies to the machine in the stowed or lowered position. The maximum slope rating and the maximum side slope rating is 25% of 14 degrees. Be sure that the operator's safety and responsibilities manuals are complete, legible and in the storage container locked in the platform. Be sure that all decals are legible and in place. Check for battery fluid leaks and proper fluid levels. Check the following components or areas for damaged, improperly installed or missing parts and any unauthorised modifications. Electrical components, wiring and electrical cables, tyres and wheels, nuts, bolts and other fasteners. The battery pack is located on the left hand side of the machine. Before touching any batteries, ensure that the battery pack is disengaged and you're wearing the necessary personal protective equipment to comply with any risk assessments and safe systems of work. Insert the key into the ground control panel. Turning the key to the right hand side will activate the lower ground control. Turning the key to the left hand side will activate the upper platform controls. Turning the key to the centre position will turn the machine off. Hydraulic ramping. Your machine may have hydraulic ramping built into it by design. This means that the machine may not stop immediately when a controller is released. At the ground control panel, turn the key to the ground control, pull out the round red emergency stop button to the on position. Climb into the platform, pull out the platform red emergency stop button. Observe the diagnostic LED readout on the platform controls. The LED should indicate that all 6 lights are lit. This would indicate that there are no faults and the machine is fully charged. At the ground controls, test the up and down functions. The platform up and down toggle switch is located above the emergency stop button. Move the switch up and the platform will raise. Move the switch down and the platform will lower. The platform control panel has a thumb rocker switch for steering functions, a drive speed button, a drive function select button, red emergency stop button, LED panel, lift function select button, horn button, and proportional control handle and function enable switch for lift and drive functions. Wander leading or dog walking. It may be possible to use the upper control platform when standing on the ground next to the machine. When using the controller in this way, always ensure that the control box is correctly orientated around to the chassis and that you are standing clear of the machine. To test the function enable switch, do not hold the function enable switch on the control handle. Slowly move the control handle in the direction indicated by the blue arrow, then in the direction indicated by the yellow arrow. No functions should operate. To test the emergency stop, push in the platform red emergency stop button. This will deactivate all functions. Test the lift and lower functions. Press the lift function select button. Press and hold the function enable switch on the control handle. Slowly move the control handle in the direction indicated by the blue arrow. The platform should raise and the pothole guards should deploy. Release the control handle, the platform should stop raising. Press and hold the function enable switch and slowly move the control handle in the direction indicated by the yellow arrow. The platform should lower and the descent alarm should sound while the platform is lowering. When lowering the platform should stop when it is approximately 2.1 meters from the ground. Be sure the area below the platform is clear of personnel and any obstructions before continuing. To continue lowering, release the control handle. You must now wait 5 seconds, then press and hold the function enable button and move the control handle again. This will lower you to the ground. To test the steering. Please note, when performing the steer and drive function test, stand in the platform facing the steer end of the machine. Press the drive function select switch, hold the function enable button, press the thumb rocker switch on top of the control handle in the direction indicated by the blue triangle on the control panel. This should steer the wheels in the intended direction. To test the drive and braking, press and hold the function enable switch and slowly move the control handle in the direction indicated by the blue arrow on the control panel. The machine should move in the direction that the blue arrow points. If you want to stop the machine, return the handle to the center position. This should make the machine come to an abrupt stop. Please note that the brakes must be able to hold the machine on any slope it is able to climb. To test the tilt sensor operation. Please note, perform this test from the ground with the platform controller. Do not stand in the platform. Fully lower the platform. Place a 2x4 or similar piece of wood under both wheels on one side of the machine. Drive the machine up onto the pieces of wood. Raise the platform approximately 2.1 meters from the ground. The platform should stop elevating and the tilt alarm will sound at 600 beeps per minute. The drive function should not work in either direction. Lower the platform to the ground and remove both pieces of wood. Testing the limited drive speed. From the platform, press the lift function select button. Press and hold the function enable switch and raise the platform approximately 1.2 meters from the ground. Pothole guards should deploy. The pothole guards activate another limit switch which allows the machine to continue to function. If the pothole guards do not deploy, an alarm sounds and the machine will not drive. Now press the drive function select switch. Holding the function enable switch on the controller, slowly move the control handle to the full drive position. The maximum achievable drive speed with the platform raised should not exceed 20 centimeters per second. If the drive speed with the platform raised exceeds 20 centimeters per second, immediately isolate, tag and remove the machine from service. Testing the pothole guards. Place a 2x4 or similar piece of wood under the pothole guard and raise the platform. Before the platform is raised, an alarm should sound and the drive function should not work. Lower the platform back down and remove the 2x4 piece of wood. Testing the outrigger system. The outrigger control panel is equipped with a separate function enable button. This button sits in the centre at the bottom of the control panel. Outriggers will not extend or retract unless this function enable button is pressed. Press the lift function select button. Now press and hold the function enable switch on the control handle. Slowly move the control handle in the direction indicated by the blue arrow. The platform should now raise to 6.7 meters and stop. The lift error indicator light will turn on. Fully lower the platform. Now press and hold the outrigger extend button. Please note the outriggers should not extend. To extend the outriggers, press and hold the function enable button, then press the outrigger extend button. The outriggers will begin to extend. The individual outrigger indicator light will turn solid green as the corresponding outrigger makes contact with the ground. Please continue pressing the function enable and the outrigger extend buttons until the lift enable indicator light turns green and a beep is heard. If the lift error indicator light turns red, the up and down and drive functions are disabled. The lift error indicate light will turn red under the following conditions. The platform is raised to 6.7 meters and the outriggers have not been deployed. Not all outriggers are in contact with the ground. All 4 outriggers are in contact with the ground, but the machine is not level, or there is an error code. To retract the outriggers, press and hold the function enable button and press and hold the outrigger retract button. Release the function enable and the outrigger retract buttons once the outriggers are off the ground. After approximately 5 seconds, the outrigger indicator lights will turn off. All functions are now restored. Use the colour-coded direction arrows on the platform and the controls to identify the direction the machine will travel. The drive controls can operate in 2 different drive speed modes. When the drive speed button light is on, slow drive speed mode is active. When the button light is off, fast drive speed mode is active. Press the drive speed button to select the desired drive speed. Platform overload. Flashing OL in the LED diagnostic readout indicates the platform is overloaded and no functions will operate. An alarm will sound. Pushing the red emergency stop button, remove weight from the platform, pull out the red emergency stop button and lower the machine to the ground. How to use the safety support arm. Raise the platform approximately 2.4 meters from the ground. Rotate the safety arm away from the machine and let it hang down. Lower the platform until the safety arm rests securely on the link. Keep clear of the safety arm when lowering the platform. The platform railing system consists of a 1 fold down rail section for the extension deck and 1 section for the main deck. The sections are held in place by 4 wire locking pins. Fully lower the platform and retract the platform extension. Remove the 2 rear extension deck wire locking pins. Fold down the front rail assembly. At the rear of the main deck, remove the 2 lower wire lock pins. Carefully open the gate and move to the rear step or the ground. From the rear step or from the ground, fold down the main deck railing assembly, keeping hands free of any pinch points. Once the guardrails are fully lowered, replace the 2 removed pins back into each side rail bracket to prevent losing them. To charge the battery. Be sure the batteries are connected before charging the batteries with the grey Anderson plug. Open the battery compartment. The compartment should remain open for the entire charging cycle. Connect the battery charger and the charger will indicate that the battery is fully charged. The machine is equipped with a platform capacity indicator located on the side of the machine. As the machine elevates, the capacity indicator moves to indicate to you the maximum weight that the machine is able to be loaded with. Do not exceed these weights. Testing emergency lowering. Raise the platform approximately 60 centimeters. Pull the emergency lowering. This should lower the platform. The descent alarm will not sound. To secure the machine, ensure that the machine is fully lowered, both emergency stops are fully in, and the key is turned to the off position and removed to isolate the machine.